I'm Andy Piper. Today I'm going to tell you about Kerrytown and the historic Old 4th Ward District located just north of downtown Ann Arbor. Kerrytown neighborhood is Ann Arbor's oldest neighborhood and was founded back in the 1830s when settlers came to the area. And today it's as vibrant as ever and reflects the fantastic history that's made it what it is. If I were to make a checklist of what I think makes a great neighborhood, Kerrytown would check all the boxes. For me, what makes the neighborhood really fantastic is, number one, it has a sense of place and a sense of pride of ownership. Now, as far as housing goes in Kerrytown really does have a diverse assortment of housing. There's historic single-family homes, and there is a very strong residential single-family neighborhood in the historic Old 4th Ward. There's also student rentals. There's old homes that are divided up into apartments. They're just right next to the U of M medical campus, just minutes to Central Campus, and easy access to everything you need. Next thing I'd look for in a neighborhood is that it's walkable. And Kerrytown definitely checks the box there. Walkscore.com gives Kerrytown a walkability and bikeability score in the mid-90s, which is as high as it gets. Being located near the University of Michigan and the U of M medical campus, it's walkable and bikeable to all of that. The other thing I'd look for in a community is what I call, is it a resilient community? So a resilient community is one that bounces back and changes and grows as things change. So by that I mean, during tough times like in the recession from 09 to 11, Kerrytown continued to thrive. But when you go to Kerrytown, you can see there's been some very, very amazing, resilient business ownership and management. Kerrytown is as vibrant a community as you'll go to right now, especially when it comes to small businesses. And the reality is, it was Ann Arbor, one of Ann Arbor's first communities, and it's still one of Ann Arbor's nicest communities. And I want to give a shout out to a few of the businesses I'm most excited about and what I think are really the heart and soul of Ann Arbor. The first one, of course, is Zingermans. Now, Zingermans started out on the corner of Kingsley and Depot Street as a deli in the 1980s. And today, Zingermans is a $70 million business with over 700 employees. Now they're called Zingermans Community of Companies. So some of Zingermans companies include, they have their own coffee business, they have their own dairy, which is out in Manchester. They have an events business, and they have several event locations that you can schedule, weddings and parties. And Zingermans is really especially known for their management systems, their visioning, their training. They have a lot going on. When you go to Zingermans, you know you've been to someplace special. Another business I really love in Kerrytown is Sparrow Market. So Sparrow Market is a grocery store. It serves the area, serves all of Ann Arbor, and they're known for their meat market, sourcing local products. What I really love about Sparrow Market, I can get in and out of Sparrow Market in 15 minutes. If I'm shopping for a meal or two, it's so much easier than going to a large grocery store. Kerrytown pretty much has everything you need for your daily needs, and also has a really diverse assortment of fantastic specialty stores. Just a number of really awesome choices, from quick get it and go to sit down internationally inspired dining. So the Farmers Market. The Farmers Market is an Ann Arbor institution that's been running for over 100 years, and it runs every Saturday. On Sunday, they have an artist market there. My favorites at the market, I get fresh eggs from Carol. I call her the blueberry lady because she sells blueberries in season and has frozen blueberries the rest of the year. Ruth's Roast is down there, my favorite coffee roaster in Ann Arbor, not to mention seasonal produce. So why not shop locally? And Ann Arbor does shop locally. Another thing I like down at Kerrytown is the Kerrytown Shops building, and they have this really cool chime called the Kerrytown Chime, and you can go up there and you can actually play the chime. It's a one-of-a-kind thing. So you go up there and you just push these paddles and it rings the different bells, and they have like 100 songs or so. And if you go up there at certain times, you can play the bell. So hey, how fun is that? Definitely a unique experience. and that's a fantastic thing to do with the kids. Shout out to a couple more places I really like in Kerrytown. One is H.E.H. bikes, human-engineered hybrids bicycles. These guys are category killers in the electric bike category. I really think maybe they're one of the best hybrid bike stores in the country. Also in that same area is Spun, which is a yarn store. So how many yarn stores are there anywhere? This one's huge, so if you're a knitter, a weaver, or a spinner, these guys got you covered. Also, another really cool store in Kerrytown is Encore Records. So if you're into vinyl, Encore Records has a fantastic, huge selection of vinyl, not to be missed. I know a lot of people that travel over here from Metro Detroit just to go to Encore Records. Things like that are, to me, what make a place like Kerrytown really special. It's not just that they have the local grocery store, which is awesome. We have regionally famous and even nationally known businesses located in our little community. Another thing in Kerrytown that's very unique and also nationally known is the Kerrytown Concert House. They have a grand piano in there and about 70 chairs, and they bring in some awesome acts. One thing they do is the avant-garde music festival they do every year. It's called H.E.H Fest. It's internationally famous. It's rated in the top 50 avant-garde jazz festivals in the world. So check in the Kerrytown Concert House. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. I'd love to hear from you about what you like about Kerrytown, what makes it special. And if you want to leave a note below, that'd be awesome.